What up, you should Tim Movies here, and happy Pride Month. Since this month it is Pride Month, this whole month I'm gonna be doing my reviews for a for an LGBTQ film. So here is my review for 2005's Brokeback Mountain. Now, Brokeback Mountain, of course, starred Heath Ledger and Jake Gyllenhaal, and it premiered all the way back in 2005. It was nominated for the Oscar for Best Picture. It starred, Heath Ledger, Jake Gyllenhaal, Michelle Williams. You had Anne Hathaway, and here you got Heath Ledger and Jake Gyllenhaal. And here you got Jake Gyllenhaal who plays this rodeo cowboy named Jake Twist, and Heath Ledger plays the ranch hand Ennis Del Mar, who are like hired by this a rancher named Joe Aguirre, who's portrayed by Randy Quaid. And of course, one night on Brokeback Mountain, they pretty much the character of Jack, makes this like drunken pass at Ennis. That eventually they end up pretty much doing the deeds. I'll put it in a nicer way. But of course, Ennis is married to his longtime sweetheart Elmo, portrayed by Michelle Williams, while Jack marries his fellow rodeo rider, played by Anne Hathaway. But the two men ends up keeping their tortured affair over the course of 20 years. And I gotta say, Jake Gyllenhaal and Heath Ledger are both solid in this movie. They really the romance between those two really play off each other well. You can actually buy them as lovers here. It was of course directed by Ang Lee, who gave us loads of other great movies, such as, of course, he gave us 2003's Hulk. He gave us Life of Pi. Ang Lee is one heck of a cool filmmaker. He did The Ice Storm, lots of really decent films. I know Ang Lee did a great job of this. Of course, he ended up winning the Oscar for Best Director, well deserved right there. Jake Gyllenhaal and Heath Ledger both scored nominations for Best Actor, Supporting Actor. Michelle Williams, of course, scored a nomination for Best Supporting Actress. I mean, it's scored loads of really cool awards here. You even had David Harbour was in this. Kate Mara had a part in this. Linda Cardellini. You even had Anna Faris. You have some really decent supporting players, but it's definitely the. I know lots of people always make fun of this. They call it like the gay cowboy movie or whatnot, but it's more than that. It's definitely a really decent like gay-based film to watch. It does have some of the best performances of that year. Of course, it takes place in 1963, so there's that too. It's a really decent film. I remember watching this one time on TV, and I thought it was, a really decent flick, worth checking out. It is very intense at times. Brokeback Mountain is like is a bit. I guess you could count it as a Western movie. I don't know. I never really usually always count it as a Western, but it definitely has like a Western aspect to it, and it's definitely a really decent film. If you guys have never really seen Brokeback Mountain, if you guys want to watch like a movie to celebrate Pride Month, Brokeback Mountain is definitely one of them. You can actually find Brokeback Mountain on Hulu. You can find it on Netflix, Fandango Now, Vudu, Prime Video, Apple TV. Go watch it, and R.I.P. Heath Ledger. He was one of the greatest. Anyway, let me lead you guys. Have you ever seen 2005's Brokeback Mountain? If so, watch it over. Were you a fan of it? Were you not a fan of it? Drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for notifications. This is Tim Moose.